I'd like to share with you a story. Now, I stuck around during the last bear market just as you are doing now. I had watched my money dwindle because I had been investing over the bear market and it got lower and lower and lower. And then it started finally going the other way. And it felt like finally what had dwindled to just 20% of what I had put in now went absolutely crazy. But sure you're looking forward to this problem, but this is a problem each of you are going to face. You don't know where the top is going to be, so if you are smart, you are taking profits along the way. But this also means you leave so much money on the table. Is there a better way? Well, yes, there is. And I can't complain about that problem because still it went very well for me. But had I had something like bumper available to me for many of the tokens that I was holding, I would have done far better. Now, many things I sold too early. In some cases, I sold some of my position when they went 10x, and then more of it, or in some cases, all of it, when it went 20x. And yet, some of those went 100x or even higher. And I couldn't explore how high they would go without risking massively in a big reversal that might happen. Well, enter bumper. Now realize bumper has a few different use cases, and this is just one. This is the one I'm most excited about, and I'll cover some more of the use case in future rants, but this is the one that has me absolutely ecstatic for bumper. And I'm having a hard time waiting for this use case to roll out to other tokens. Now, bumper went live last week, and this is a big deal. In order to use bumper to protect my altcoin positions, some more steps have to happen. Step one, well, the project had to launch, and ETH was absolutely the best choice for the chain to launch on, and ETH the best token to roll out for Bumper to protect. Step two, correct any bugs that are happening that show up after going live and continue to get some momentum and total value locked as people start to become aware of what it is that Bumper does. Step three, expand to layer two solutions, perhaps Arbitrum, maybe Optimism, or another layer two, which means greatly reduced gas fees. Step four, expand to additional tokens, starting with wrapped Bitcoin. Now, most don't realize it yet, but some of the biggest projects have started with very little initial fanfare. But what they're doing was so transformational, they build up massive steam over time and change the whole face of crypto, and therefore will then change the world. For example, I was an early user of Uniswap. When it launched, almost nobody knew about it, almost nobody used it. Axie Infinity was another project I was very early following, and no one knew about it for 2 years. What was once a small project with 4 team members became one of the biggest games in the world because their use case became apparent. Looking forward to what Bumper is creating and what they have. Don't let this one fall off your radar. After their launch, a lot of times things pull back, and I'm really excited about the price pullback. This is normal. For whatever reason, human psychology, when projects launch, a lot of times their tokens pull back. So it's a good time to take a look at it. I like to buy when prices are cheap. I don't know about you. So it's heavily on my mind, and that is my rant for today. Thank you so much for joining me. See you soon.